Welcome to Salt Lake City. On the Flip Side starts now. This is On the Flip Side. I'm your host, Aubrey Aquino, coming to you from Sandbar in Salt Lake City, Utah. Coming up on this edition of On the Flip Side,
LeBron James talks about his big screen debut. Then Jason Taylor, the Miami Dolphins, Heat, and rappers Rick Ross and Trina shop till they drop. Plus a sideline distraction who knows how to work her magic. And a golf car that's customized to be par for the course.
NBA superstar LeBron James is hitting the silver screen. On the flip side, he talks about more than a game.
This all started in a little gym with a linoleum floor on Maple Street.
The day I was born, basically all the way to I was a senior in high school. I mean, it gives you the whole story about where I come from and, the city that I grew up in, the trials and tribulations and the bumps and bruises that I went through as a child. But it ultimately basically allows you to have an insight about what I had to do to get to this point now. And, what everybody see now, kind of like the finished product. Well, I'm not finished, I'm still going, but yeah, right, work in progress, but no one see how, the work had all got started. It basically showcases that.
I wanted to finally have some brothers that I can be loyal to, and I think we all kind of shared that bond.
He had such a strong foundation of friends and family, and he himself personally had gone through so many things and always responded to them with such maturity and poise that it doesn't surprise me at all to see him out there.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I hear a lot like, okay, well, he's, I would too be that good too if they was paying me that much money. It's not that easy. You wish. It's a lot that goes with, what I do today, but everything was set up because of what I went through as a kid.
We probably moved 12 times. The hardest thing for me was to meet new friends, going to new schools all the time.
We leaned on each other, we confined to each other. We created a brotherhood and a loyalty that you just don't see, honestly, in a lot of kids. And we all had the same common goal. We had a dream, and we were going to do anything it takes for us to make that dream become reality.
A promise that I made to LeBron and those guys that first day they let me come to that one practice, which is this is a story about friendships and you're U5, and they let me into their lives. It
was never like, he was in our way, he asked for interviews or anything like that. It was like he was just, now he was a part of the team, and he was going to be the guy that was going to get all the documents. So at times he would let us get the camera and film each other, so that added more fun to it too.
If we were ever unified, we need to be even more unified today.
Coach Drew was that person, and he gave me the game of basketball. He helped me get to the point where I am today, but more important, he set me up for life. He was transforming me from a kid to a young man, and then setting me up from a young man to become a man.
You guys to just, for 1 minute, try to grasp this thing. To be where you guys are at is a blessing that you guys will only understand later in life.
Next up, we tag along with Miami Dolphins Jason Taylor as he hosts a cool gear for the school year shopping spree. See the Old Navy excursion on the flip side.
I've told a story before when I was a little kid and, growing over the summertime and having to wear the small clothes to school the following year and getting made fun of and all that. So I want to eliminate one distraction for these kids, and that being, their self-esteem and how they feel. We enjoy it. It's a blast, and, it'll be chaotic in here and with the music and the dancing and everything else, and that's the way we like it. Whatever it is, but it'll be under $300, so that's all I know.
Anything else? Any other ones? How about any ones with design?
Kind of like khaki. Yeah? Trina, I have a feeling that you're kind of good at this. I mean, I see you holding the jeans.
Yeah, I'm good at the shopping thing. I'm just helping her out. I want her to feel comfortable and do her thing, and she's excited. And jeans is her thing, so we're going to try them and see if they fit. And I just want her style to really come out. I'm just here to kind of assist and make sure it looks fabulous.
And what do you think so far about your shopping consultant?
I love her. She's wonderful. She's very helpful.
You got to make going back to school fun. If you just think about school and the homework, you're not going to get excited. If you think about new school supplies, new school clothes, it makes it fun and makes you eager to get back to school.
Well, you're kind of like a personal stylist today. I mean, personal shopper. Like, yeah. What do you recommend that they pick up?
Right now it's all about more cluck for your buck. So the first day I'm gonna wear my best outfit, you know what I'm saying? The second day I'm gonna wear my second best outfit, and by the fifth day I'm gonna wear the jeans from the first day and the shirt from the second.
these kids all relate, you know, to the sports and rap and entertainment. So it's great that he came out. It's great to have people like that support us.
The shopping spree at this age was something that would really be special for me. So I'm just excited to have the opportunity to come back. And like I said, interact, have some fun, and maybe buy some things I wish I could have bought when I was his age.
It was funny for me to see exactly what they like to wear at 12. I don't get to shop with my daughter that much, but if I was, I can see them making some of the same decisions.
Really, at the end of the day, it's showing that you care, that you love them, and you're here for them, and it goes a long way.
She dunks, she dances, and she's a Florida title holder. Watch as this Sideline Distraction fills us in on her magic moments.
Dancing for an NBA team is so much fun. You have 17,000 plus fans screaming non-stop for your team, and of course when you dance they're screaming for you as well. And I'm lucky enough to be part of the dunking dancers, so I actually get to jump off trampolines and do cool tricks in game and dunk like Dwight Howard, and the fans go crazy for it. I am best known for my between the leg, behind the back, and my front flip dunk. I started dancing for the Orlando Magic back in 2004, it was 5 years ago, and the Magic had just been last in the league, so I didn't really know anything about basketball. I didn't know that they weren't so hot, but 5 years later we made the finals, and it was the most amazing 5 years of my life. It's really hard to make an NBA dance team, but the benefit is that there are auditions every single year, and we take anywhere between 18 and 20 girls. So out of the 100 to 150 that show up, 20 of those girls know that they're going to get a job. When it comes to Miss Florida USA, you have 1 week to prove yourself, and only one girl wins. And that's really hard because there's only one spot that you're fighting for rather than 20.
Megan Clementi, you are our new Miss Florida USA.
When I was crowned Miss Florida USA, it was just an overwhelming amount of emotions. And I told myself I wasn't gonna cry because nobody likes it when a pageant girl goes, ah. But at that moment, you kind of can't help it. It's taken me 5 years to win the title of Miss Florida USA. So you kind of look back and you think of everything you've done in those past 5 years has led you finally to this one moment. Then you kind of flash before you and you see all your family and your friends in the audience, and you see them jumping up and down and cheering. And then you kind of start to look ahead already, and you're like, okay, I want to do this, 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 and this. And then you realize what you have to say goodbye to. I have to say goodbye to Orlando, I have to say goodbye to the Orlando Magic. And that makes me cry even more. So pretty much all of that goes through your head in about 30 seconds, and that's why the tears start coming. My heart belongs to the Orlando Magic because they have been my family for the past 5 years. There's just nothing like performing for the NBA.
It's an uber chic ride designed for hitting the links. Buckle up as NFL kicker Morten Andersen takes us for a spin in the Garia Golf Car.
There's so many cool things in this, it kind of gives me goosebumps.
Pro athletes, I'm not saying you, but just a lot of them, you know, they like to have, you know, customize their cars. Now they can have another toy to add to the collection.
They can bling this thing out. I mean, you can pimp, you talk about pimp my ride. I mean, this is what Garia does. They pimp the golf car. Beautiful thing.
You already, like, decided exactly what you want.
Yes.
Can you fill me in on what your choices are?
I want a black car, diamond black. I want the red interior, all the options, the refrigerator, the, you know, everything that comes with. I mean, that's what I'm going with.
In my world, a lot of my friends are 330-pound offensive linemen. If you don't have a stable car, that car is going to tip or it's gonna break when you put those guys in there because they're you know, a biscuit away from 350 pounds. They're big boys. They're hungry.
The windshield wiper, that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. You know, I mean, come on. Very cool. The interior lights, the lines are beautiful and courageous, if you will, and just the way your golf clubs are presented to you. I mean, backwards. Normally, it just comes up straight vertical like this, but the way it comes out like this is very easy to see. If you need a 7-iron or whatever, or a driver, it just comes right out and comes right back in. So it's a very easy way to go there. The refrigerator is very cool.
You seem to be into the refrigerator.
Because, you mean, right now we're looking at 110 degrees. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have a cold drink? Well, all you got to do is flip this thing up, grab a cold drink. No ice dripping on you, no water dripping on you. You know, it's right there. This is the coolest product I've ever seen in the golf industry.
That's going to do it for the Sandbar edition of On the Flip Side from Salt Lake City. I'm Aubrey Aquino. Thanks for watching, and remember, you can always find me on the flip side.